What's Christmas for you, Connor?
What do you mean?
Like,
what's your Christmas spirit?
What's your Christmas
I'm being
spirit?
interrogated for my Christmas.
Yes, yeah, come on. What is your Christmas
His
experience?
Christmas is not spending the whole day with his family.
No, I like spending the day with my family.
Is Christmas like a special day for you? Not like does it mean something to you, but like is you know what I mean? Where it's just like, is Christmas just like
the day I'm indifferent towards. I don't feel anything particular on the day.
Yeah.
I like spending. I like the idea of spending time with the family. You know, I sound like Mark Zuckerberg right now, don't I? I like human activities. I like seeing people on the day of the 25th.
I'm cooking a skillet.
Barbecue, sweet barbecue race. Sorry, Mark Zuckerberg meme. Sorry,
I love that meme.
To me, it's like it's. I don't know. I like watching the Christmas movies. They're fun. I like the Jingle All the Way. That's my favorite one.
Jingle All the Way? What's that one?
It's one where Arnold Schwarzenegger tries to buy that figure for his kid.
Oh, that one. I didn't know the name of that one.
I love that movie. That movie's so good. That's my favorite Christmas movie. I don't know. It's I like Christmas Eve a lot as well, actually, with the family. Because everyone's kind of like, everyone's starting to warm up. Everyone's kind of like getting that family vibes.
It's weird because Christmas Eve for us is a normal day.
I don't know.
We don't do anything special.
Christmas Eve night, we kind of like all kind of like talk, watch TV or drink, have a nice meal.
We don't talk otherwise.
pretty much. Not as like a collective family unit. It's
Right.
I'll talk to my mom and dad, or then I'll go somewhere, and then my brother will talk. You know what I mean? Like it's never like the whole units together.
Yeah.
But even now, because me and my family, all of us live in. Me and my brothers all live in different areas. My brother's gonna go to Canada now as well.
Oh shit.
So it's going to be even harder to get everyone in the same place. I was the difficult one because I was on the other side of the world, but now everyone's going to be the difficult one.
Yeah.
So hopefully I'll get to see, because I didn't get to see my older brother when I went back to the UK.
Oh, okay.
Because he was busy doing stuff in Scotland, I think, or something.
Are you going back this year?
What, the Christmas this year?
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I don't want to deal with travel again. And
I feel that.
I lost enough of my lifetime once, but because you didn't go to America to see Sydney's family, right?
Yeah.
So I guess that's fair enough. I don't have anything like that. So I saw my family. They got to see me. I'm like, I'll see you next year. I'll probably go back at some point in April or something and see them again.
Wait, was it your parents that said that they would probably never come to Japan?
No.
Why is that?
No. They never said that.
Oh. Well, why not?
They want to go to Japan.
Yeah, well, why not next time, when the country opens up, they come here instead?
Oh, yeah, maybe that too.
Because I don't think they haven't come to Japan before, have they?
No.
My parents really want to come to Japan as well.
I bought, my Christmas present was flights for them.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like last year.
Oh. Well, there you go then.
So I already...
Do Christmas presents roll over?
I'm like, what?
Well, you haven't redeemed it yet.
Yeah,
so
I'm like, oh man, fuck.
It's sitting there waiting.
So they want to. They really, really want to. I've really sold them on the idea. When I first moved here, they weren't too hyped on it, but after I moved here, they kind of watched a lot more stuff about it, and they're really excited to go, which is great because I can't wait to see how utterly confused they are. But yeah, no, I'm really excited for them to come over. And yeah, that'll be fun.
When was the last time you did spend Christmas with your family then? Because it must have been a while, right?
The one before Japan, so 2019 I was in Japan, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
2018 Christmas then.
Damn.
That's been a long time.
3 years.
I guess so, yeah.
That's 3 years, bro.
Yeah.
Well,
Shit.
3 years ago. Because the first Christmas, I just moved to Japan in October, and I was kind of settling in.
Yeah.
So I was like, I won't come back. I'll come back next year, next Christmas. That didn't happen. And then I didn't come back this Christmas either.
Do you guys ever cook for Christmas? Or who does the cooking for Christmas?
Oh, my dad.
My dad, yeah.
Because it's like...
Spends like 12 hours the day before.
My dad spends like 2 days.
So like, what I've always wondered is, when does the torch get passed over, right? Because
when you have your own kids, can't, because you have no choice.
Hopefully not for a while, because I need a lot of catching up to do.
Because I've started cooking my own roast as well, and I'm just like, I kind of like how my roast cook, but I don't think it's as good as my mum's yet. But I'm just like, I'm gunning for it eventually. But
gunning for the title.
Also, I don't know when in my life I want to like spend my entire day cooking, because when you cook a Christmas dinner, you're just like, as a kid, you have comfort in knowing that's like the parents' job to like deal with. You're out here having fun with your family. Yeah. They're out there just cooking and all that shit for an entire day, and I'm just like, when is that going to be my job? I'm kind of dreading that.
when little baby man appears in your life, I guess that's when you can start.
Joe, don't lie. You're just gonna make Aki do it. You're gonna be like, honey.
Well, I mean, every Thanksgiving she spends like an entire day cooking food, and I'm just like, oh fuck that. I'm not doing that. Are you kidding me?
You get to enjoy the fruits.
Yeah, exactly. I get to just enjoy the food, right? So, yeah, I don't know. Like, I've been thinking that too, because every time, because I guarantee when I go back for Christmas, which I will be by the time this comes out, my dad is gonna force me to be like, son, it's time. You learned the way.
No. You're gonna be in the other room. He's gonna email you. Dear son.
Yeah, dear son.
Dear son.
He's gonna leave a YouTube comment. Dear son, come in the next
my
room.
last video. Hey son, help me with the roast.
My God.
Yeah, but like every time I do go back home, and because he cooks every night,
Right.
I do.
You've got to learn the family recipe, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah. I've learned some of his recipes.
What's your dad's like specialty?
My dad's specialty? My dad's specialty is Moroccan chicken.
Wow, that sounds nice.
So he bought like this like proper like Moroccan pot type of thing that has like the kind of funnel lid on it, which is like apparently what they use in Morocco. Please correct me if I'm wrong about that. But it's like spiced Moroccan chicken with dates and lemons, and it's so good. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get him to make that when I go back home. But it also takes like 6 hours to make, and I'm like, I mean, I love to have that, every week in my house, but I also don't want to invest in a fucking pot, let alone spend 6 hours cooking this thing.
Well, that just means you haven't reached that point in life yet. When you settle down in a house, you're just like, maybe I have some spare time to start a hobby. Maybe I should because there are some like kitchenware which you never use apart from like that one event in the year, right? Yeah. And, when you're like a teenager, you're just like, why would I need this thing? This is just taking up space, right? I hardly have any space in my kitchen as it is, but now especially moving into my new house, I'm just like, I remember going to Connor's house, and I'm just like, oh, Connor, this cutlery. Feels good. Feels good, Connor. God, this isn't Daiso cutlery.
I bought IKEA's finest.
Oh. I did actually feel a little bit like when I helped Aki last year for Thanksgiving, and she made like a turkey, like a whole turkey thing, because we bought an oven finally. And the gratifying feeling of me going, honey, bring out the oven tray. Was just like, whoa, this is a special day. We never bring this thing out. Oh my God. Oh, this is a special event. So I am going to be like that. I'm already like that with like tools. Because I've slowly done.
What kind of tools?
Like DIY,
okay.
Like hammers and like all that kind of shit, right? Because
I still don't own a hammer yet. Not in Japan.
Wait, what?
I don't own a hammer.
Hammers are quite useful.
Yeah, they are quite useful. A mallet, maybe like a rubber mallet, is like pretty good.
I have a rubber mallet.
Yeah.
It's very useful.
But
when do you need it?
You never know when you need a hammer.
Yeah.
But when you need it, you're like, thank God for fucking sake.
When have you needed one in Japan?
Like having to like knock some screws out of place or something,
or nail some things down to like prop maybe an artwork up or something, or whatever.
One time my IKEA table was being annoying with the screw, and I needed a hammer to like push it in.
Making like tables and stuff like that, and you just like kind of knock it in.
It's coming a lot more. I can't tell you every use I've had for it, but I remember I've had multiple times I've been like, thank God I finally bought a hammer.
Yeah, now that, because like when our current place that we're in, because we have 2 balconies, right? And like building those balconies, I was like, oh, I am missing like 90% of essential tools. So I just went out a day to like Tokyo Hands or whatever, and just like binged, like buying binge bought. I just like splooged on all these tools.
Joey doesn't binge anime anymore.
Binges tools.
Binges hardware.
Binges his wallet.
And like, not gonna lie, that was probably one of the most fun shopping experiences I've had in a long time.
Do you have a power drill?
I sure do, buddy.
Oh my God. Do you have a power?
Wait, what? Where can you use a power drill in Japan?
Many places, because after a while, because like especially when you're buying furniture, like when you first, so when I was first building my room, I was like, okay, I have a much bigger room now. I'm just gonna replace all of like the desks and like shelves and everything with like much bigger, nicer places that fit the atmosphere, right? So obviously when you buy stuff from like IKEA or Amazon or whatever, they don't come in one piece. You gotta fucking DIY that shit, right?
Yeah, I've definitely been feeling that for like the past few weeks.
Don't you hate it twisting the fucking screwdriver for 17 hours in the week, and to the point where your wrist and your thumb starts to get sore.
I do regret not buying.
I guess.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So like
furniture, I regret.
So when I bought like my new bookshelf, I still had the screw, right, and I was like, oh good, this bookshelf has 50 screws that I have to screw in, and they're hard as shit as well. By the time I finished, like 3 hours later, my hands were so sore. So I was like, fuck it, I'm buying a power drill, because I had another shelf coming in. Built that shit in like 30 minutes because all I had to do was go. And I was like,
this is really
technology is amazing. It's incredible.
Remember when IKEA's selling point was like that you get to build your own furniture and it's like all convenient and stuff?
Yeah.
And now I'm just like, I've ordered some furniture of Amazon, which doesn't need to be built. And I'm just like, this is a fucking godsend. they're ahead of the game, man.
Yeah. Some IKEA products, I think you can pay them to assemble in your house.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Because sometimes IKEA furniture is actually like really good.
Yeah.
Like, they have some things that
no,
are really,
IKEA
really
is great furniture. It's just, like...
pain in the ass to make.
Yeah.
like especially moving into a new place, making one or two things that ain't too bad. That's a fun afternoon. When you're making like 10 fucking things in a day, you're just like, can this thing just come pre-built?
And there are some IKEA things where like even the way that you have to build it is like some kind of artistic feat, where it's like fucking algebra 1 to get like a fucking piece in because it just looks so weird on the instruction thing. It's so
yeah, my table kind of broke a little bit, and one of the screws is missing, but it should be fine.
Yeah, exactly. It happens.
One of the biggest things. One of the biggest things that annoys me is that I've now that I've built so much furniture in the past few weeks, I know what kind of packaging is just like good and optimized, and what is awful, right? So like I was building a shelf yesterday, and like every single screw, every single compartment, every single plank had like a number sticker on it, or like came in a bag that was labeled as a certain number.
Yeah.
And that's great because you look at the instruction manuals and you see, this number of screw goes into this number plank.
Yeah.
I fucking hate the furniture that gives you a bag of screws and then you get the instruction manuals and it gives you like 10 different kind of screws and doesn't tell you which screws
look the same.
They all look the same.
IKEA does that. IKEA does that.
And it fucking like blows my mind. Trying to like... It's so fucking hard trying to differentiate like a screw that's this length and a screw that's this length on the instruction manual. And I'm just like, that could be one of 10 screws. Which screw am I supposed to use?
No, the one I hate more than that is like when it tells you like, okay, you have this many screws, right? Like you should have 10 screws. And so I go to count and I'm like, why is there 11 screws? That's not the screw. Then I realize one is just there for a spare, right? Yeah. But they don't tell you it's a spare. So you just have to assume that one of them is a spare. So it's like, okay. Because when you finish building it and then you realize and you look down and there's like 3 screws left over, you're like, well, I clearly fucked up somewhere.
Sometimes in Japan, they give you a pair of gloves with your furniture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because for some reason it's like to not hurt your hands, I guess, when you build it. They give you like a pair of white gloves. It's really, I don't know, it's cute.
Yeah.
It's really cute. I never wear them because I'm like, why the fuck would I wear gloves? But I don't like they give you these shitty screwdrivers and like Allen keys and stuff.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's such a waste.
Yeah.
When I buy like 8 things and now I have 8 shit screwdrivers that I have to get rid of.
I have a cupboard of just
The shit
unused
screwdrivers.
Allen keys now. Like the shitty screwdrivers are less common than the Allen keys.
Yeah, well, I bought my own set of Allen keys.
Yeah, same here.
All like perfectly measured, and they're
great,
really good quality. And it's so much better than using these tiny ones where you like destroy your palm trying to do that last turn.
It's like they clearly don't understand the concept of torque.
Yeah.
With some
they're not like long enough. Like the ones I got are really long.
Yeah,
really good.
yeah.
It's so easy, just like turn it.
And like the quality of, for some reason, there are some furniture that the quality of the screws is just like all over the place.
Shit.
There's some that are just like perfectly ingrained. You can get your screwdriver
Damascus
in
steel enhanced nails,
and then there are some which I swear are like pre-sheared. So you turn it and it's like a fucking ice skate, right? It's just slipping in and out, and I'm just like, how am I supposed to get this screw in?
The worst feeling is when you like go for that. Like it's like this much of the screw is still out, and you turn it and you feel it shear.
Yeah.
And you look at it and it's like already sheared. You're like, fuck.
It makes like that horrible like.
So you have to like fully like put your full pressure on it and not stop, because if you let go it'll like shear it more.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck, I've got to get this in before I fuck this up.
Is everyone keeping up?
You know what we're talking about, right?
Just furniture things.
Just middle-aged guy things.